Yes, we returned to train back today. And once again, I'm on 6 hours of sleep. So I think it's time I finally understand that this is a cycle. I Every time I have a leg day, I take a bunch of pre-workout, probably a little bit more than I should, but also maybe an adequate amount because that workout is 3 hours long. So not only do I take a bunch of caffeine, but I get extremely uh, in a sympathetic state throughout the workout that makes it very difficult to fall asleep. And then I come to back day and I'm very sleep deprived. Maybe this isn't the worst thing in the world though, because back is again stronger than my other body parts. But maybe it's just time that I should start fixing something. Anyways, do a warm up set. On my 30 rep work, I think I've found the key is to do like a little bit of a heavier set, prime it a little bit, make the lighter sets feel easier. All right, go 42 and a little baby plate. And now the 330 reppers. I don't know if I should even be using straps on these, but I'm just gonna use it anyways. Help a little bit more with the cue of thinking about pulling with the elbows. I don't know how much the plate is, but we'll probably just go up to the 50 next time. I'm debating whether I should go up in weight, but I think we'll just stick with the same one for today. I'm not supposed to be pushing these sets too hard anyways. Come on. You know what? It might not be an increased weight set next time. I think I'm gonna have to redo that. It's starting to get a little bit too much bicep recruitment. All right, last one. Come on. All right. It's a crazy lat pump. One rep off. Maybe could have squeezed it out. I'm not stressing, but it's 1 out of 30. It's not going to do anything. We know that. We need to work on that weight for next time, though. And onto incline dumbbell rows. I'm going up 2.5 on my first 2 working sets, and then I'll go up +5 on the last one, just because we're at, I think, 70 pounds for that now. That one's hard to gauge. I don't know if we should do 30 next time or keep it at 27. I think I can push 30s. See, in my notes, I forgot to leave a reminder for what to do in next session. And then I realized I'm recording on my sessions now. So I just opened my YouTube and looked at the set that I did. And I think we can do another 2.5. So that's the benefit of having all your working sets recorded, is if you forget something or you don't know what weight you should end up targeting, just go back and look at it. So I'll probably wait another minute and a half, and then we'll go for set 2. Let's get it. Oh, that was easier than the last set. Yeah, we can do 40 next time. I'll take that. I was a little bit disappointed that the way we did on the first 3 sets of 30 on the neutral grip, cable, whatever that exercise is called. I was sad that I wasn't going to increase the weight for next session, but we're taking good progressions on this one, so I'm happy. I keep forgetting that I need to go get my blood work done again because I want to check my testosterone and also thyroid hormones. I've only gotten my test levels checked twice in my life. Once was when I was either 20 or 21. And I think my total test was in the high 800s. But my free test was actually above what the normal range was, a little bit above. I forget what exactly it was, but it was decently high. And then during my cut, towards the end, I got it tested again. And my total was, I think, around 460 something. And my free was still decent, 108. I forget what the exact number is. It was 150, 160, and I forget what the unit measurement was too. But it was still this is what some people operate on a normal basis. But I'm curious to see if after I finished my cut, now that I'm feeling way, way better than what I was during the cut, I'm curious to see what my levels are now. I keep telling myself, oh, maybe I can continue to feel even better, and then get it tested. But I've kind of been putting it off for too long, so I might schedule that for sometime this month. Final set, gonna try to go for the 70s without any form breakdown. Need a good song for this. I was watching a TNF video recently, and he said he doesn't listen to music when he's lifting because he used to not enjoy the lifting aspect, so he had to listen to music. But now he just enjoys lifting, so he doesn't need to listen to music. I don't really understand that though. I think the music just amplifies the enjoyment and makes you push a little bit harder, but I don't know. It might just be me. TikTok added music. Yeah, I can do 75. I'll take it. I just realized my exposure was completely fried for those last splits. I had a negative 1.7, so I don't even know if anything's going to be visible in those. But the other thing is, I can only find one of these, and I need 2 of them. Otherwise, I'm going to have to take a little bit of a bigger progression jump than I want to. I think I did 110 I did 100 with the +1 last time. Maybe, oh wait, I only have to do 20 reps. Okay, I think we can do 120. A little bit of form breakdown isn't going to be the end of the world. 160 for the last set today. All right, no more loitering. 120. Dude, my quads are so sore from yesterday that it is painful to use the pads. Yeah, I can do another +1 next time. Nice. I think last time is the time that I messed up and I did 30 reps instead of the 20 I was supposed to do. So maybe that's why that was easy. But we're back on track now. All right, we go set number 2. Unfortunate because for some reason this machine doesn't accept gym pins very well. Whenever you put a pin with weight onto the stack, it just like really messes with the resistance for some reason. Oh well. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. That's supposed to be the weight that I do next session for 20. And I definitely couldn't have gone 20 on that one. Might have to just push it a little bit, see if we find a limit next time. One more set on this. I don't know why, but for some reason, in any public space that I go to, I have to look and assess every person that enters the area. Like, I can't just do my own thing and just ignore everybody else there. Like, for some reason, it's like an important part in my mind that I need to understand and assess every player in the game, essentially. I'm definitely not phrasing that right. And it's honestly probably a little bit strange, but for some reason, I need to know who everybody is and like what they're doing. It's just like, it's like this intrinsic feeling. It's like super weird. But it's kind of annoying because it's like easy to just like get distracted and start thinking about other things while I'm trying to be dialed and focused like in a workout. So at 8. I don't know if I should increase the weight on that next time. I can't tell. I'm still working on lap pull downs to how to identify how much of like intensity and momentum I should use and how much of just like strict thinking only driving elbows to torso I should be doing. Because I mean, dude, I can probably throw like 200 reps. I just did like 160. I can probably still get reps that look decent. Like they probably don't look like horrible ego lifting, but it's not the same level of form, like paying attention to the form. Let me see. Ooh. Yeah, okay. That's not coming down. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Right on to some good old-fashioned barbell rows. Now, I don't know why, but for some reason, it has to be the exact type of plate on each side. Like, even within the octagon plates, there's one that's matte finish and there's one that's like a glossy finish. It still has to be the same one. I just don't trust that they're all the same weight. And actually, even between the plates, there's probably some variance. I don't care. It's just like I'll literally walk across the entire gym just to get the plate that I need, so I can match each side. I've definitely wasted a bunch of time doing that. All right, we went up +10, 4 sets, 6 reps, no failure. All right, 6 with 2. I don't know how much torso movement we're getting. I don't know, barbell rows are hard because you don't want to just maintain just the most perfect strict form ever, but at the same time, it's got to be a little bit standardized so that you can actually make sure you're progressing, because the difference in weight that you can do if you're using a bunch of momentum is insane. All right, I just loitered for way too long. Pretty hot in here, and I think when I took off my shirt and switched the mic, I feel like I almost lost the magnet, so I had to go to the posing room and dig around to search for it, but it was apparently just stuck to my body. That's 6 for 2 again. Okay, I think I should be able to get the last 2 sets also at 2 RIR. 2 RIR. I don't know why I can never say the word RIR. It's messed up. That was like one good rep left, maybe. I don't know why, for some reason. Well, last time the same thing happened. I had 2 for the first 2 sets, and then the third set I had 1, and then the last set felt the easiest out of all of them for some reason. So we'll see if we get the same effect this time. Yeah, 6 with 1. I'll go 225 next time. We'll see how that goes. All right, I'm gonna skip the warm-up set that I normally do on this, just because, I mean, dude, I've done so many back exercises already. If back's not warm by now, it's never gonna be warm. So going up +5 from last time. I'm destroying my mic right now. Hold on. What if I do? Am I a genius or am I a genius? 10 with 2. Might have been 1. Let's just say 2. All right, a little shorter on the rest period this time. See if we can match performance. That's 10 with 0. Even that last rep probably wasn't full range of motion there. Oh, that's tough. All right, final set, and we'll finish off with face pulls. Nine and a half, not on target, but again, I'm not too upset because that means we're finally at a way where we are challenging ourselves and need to progress. Sometimes when you are matching the reps you're supposed to, especially on newer exercises when you're newer to our program, you'll like undershoot and you'll tell yourself that it was 2 RAR or 3 RAR left, when in reality you could do way more. And I've done that on a few of my high rep sets where one time I thought I was supposed to do 20 and I did 30 on accident. But I was able to do 30 with the way that I thought I was only going to do 20 with. So I think there's a skill to being able to know when to overshoot and when to undershoot weights. And I think the more advanced you are, the more you should gear towards overshooting your weight, just because a lot of times if you undershoot, you'll waste a lot of time on a weight that you should be doing way more. So I'm happy we're in the spot we are right now. And it's just something to work on for next session. Top 10 most difficult exercises to standardize form. I need to focus on squeezing a little bit more on this. Set number 2, squeeze a little bit more. All right, yeah, we'll probably go open weight next time too. Today I'm gonna make sure I put a little bit more effort in actually falling asleep when I get into bed and not letting my mind race and reaching for my phone. I honestly really need to just start sleeping with my phone in a different room. I think that would be extremely beneficial. Unfortunately, I do not yet have the discipline / maturity to do that, which is really sad. But yeah, I need sleep tonight. We'll go up next time. Whew. Took progressions across the board. Good session. Let's go check in the posing room now. I actually just hiked my underwear so far up my butt for that. Surely that gets some insane YouTube strike. But yeah, good session overall. Hopefully things were looking somewhat okay. Honestly, my legs looked leaner than I last remember, but that might just because I was checking the pump yesterday and there's just no definition whatsoever. But I'll have to look back and see.